What would you do if your faith was tested in the line of those who hated the Catholic faith?
Last time on Martyrs, we looked at Blessed Dario Zarita, a young Mexican athlete turned priest who risked his life during the era of the Tejeda Law in 1931. This week, we remember a lay chaplain who was the first chaplain to die in World War II of any faith from the United States. This is the story of selfless sacrifice. This is the story of Aloysius Schmitt. Born in St. Louis, Iowa, to Henry and Mary Ann Cunan Schmitt, Aloysius studied at Columbia College, now Loras College, in Dubuque, Iowa, and graduated in 1932. He then studied in Rome for the priesthood. He was ordained on December 8, 1935. Father Schmitt was first assigned as an associate to St. Mary's Church in Dubuque, and was also assigned to St. Mary's Cathedral in Cheyenne, Wyoming. After 4 years, he received permission to become a chaplain and joined the United States Navy. He was appointed acting chaplain with the rank of lieutenant junior grade on June 28, 1939. On December 7, 1941, Father Schmitt was serving on board the battleship USS Oklahoma during the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, when a hit caused the ship to capsize. A number of sailors, including Father Schmitt, were trapped in a compartment with only a small porthole as the means of escape. Father Schmitt helped a number of men through this porthole. When it came his time to leave, he declined and helped more men escape. In a total, he helped 12 men escape. Father Schmitt died on board the Oklahoma and was the first chaplain from the United States of any faith to have died in World War II. Most of the bodies were recovered after the ship was righted in 1943. His remains were originally buried in a cemetery in Hawaii as an unknown. In 1944, the Navy presented a specially made crucifix to the Archdiocese of Tubuc in honor of Chaplain Schmitt. It was 24 inches tall, and it was made of the teak wood deck of the Oklahoma. The corpus of Christ on the crucifix was shaped from the ship's metal. The presentation was made by the chief of chaplains in the 8th Naval District. In 2015, the U.S. Department of Defense exhumed the remains of what were believed to be 388 military personnel. Schmitt's remains were identified in 2016 from DNA taken by his skull and matched that of a relative. They were returned to Iowa with a memorial mass was celebrated in his home parish of St. Luke in St. Lucas on October 5, 2016. His remains were transferred to Dubuque, where a funeral mass and burial were held in Christ the King Chapel at Loras College on October 8, 2016.